This is a glimpse into my life. Life with Eric.
Eric's here.
And I'm Kiley.
And I'm Eric.
Okay, I think we know who you are.
Oh.
Welcome back. Happy you made it back in one piece.
Welcome back. Do you know what song that's from?
Some show that I
Welcome
was
back,
not alive
Kate,
for.
Mr. Kate. Do you know who got their famous start in that show?
I do not.
John Travolta.
Okay,
that was his
great.
first breakthrough.
Good to know.
And his name was in that show?
The more you know.
Vinnie Barbarino.
Okay, great.
Barbarino.
Nope.
Barbarino.
No thanks.
That's what he used to say and
That's
do
great.
a dance on the desk. Okay, let's start this podcast over.
Right.
Dan, scratch all that stuff now. What were we saying? Welcome back.
You just aged yourself. I just
Right.
want you to know.
Yeah, oh, totally.
Yep.
By loving John Travolta?
By knowing that show and then the song he used to sing, and you probably know a dance move.
Oh, yeah. He
You're
did
right.
the knees.
I know none of that.
And want to know who one of the other students'
don't.
name was? His name was Epstein.
Oh, well.
Not like Epstein, that Epstein.
You
but
sure?
Yeah, like Juan Epstein or something like that.
Well, you never know.
Dear,
Yes, honey.
you're welcome back.
Yes.
We are back after a 2
I was
week.
welcoming you back.
Oh, you're welcoming me back.
Because you were
Yes.
back onto the continental U.S.
Yeah. I went to Oahu.
And that was an experience in itself.
I know. That was insane.
I mean this in the nicest of ways. I'm real glad I didn't go.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm so glad you didn't go. I got
Right.
to spend good time with Sky, even because we had no power, no
Right.
water, no everything. And I was in a roommate situation. But the roommates were very nice and very. I told them they should run a bed and
Excuse me?
what do they call that?
Airbnb?
No, not an Airbnb.
Bed and breakfast?
Bed and breakfast.
Okay.
Bed and breakfast.
I
Yeah.
don't know if that's a thing anymore, but
I don't
maybe.
know if they
Maybe
have
they'll
those
come
because
back.
they just have Airbnbs nowadays.
Right. Let's maybe start to get a little background to this. I will say, so you got there on a Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And Friday morning, I get a text from Sky. It's like 9 a.m. here, which means it's 6 a.m. your Hawaii time.
Right.
And she's like, hey, in case you see the news, we're good. I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
You didn't know. We could have been dead.
I'm like, what you talking about? And she's like, oh, we're like on an evacuation. There's flash floods, but we're good. We're on high ground. Like, we're good. And so I'm like, okay. And I go, I take it Dad's sleeping because otherwise I probably would have heard from him. And she's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. I'm like, well, I'm kind of excited to see how he reacts to this. So I just wait for you to get up and call me and tell me about it. But yeah, so you were in this, I think, did they call it like the Kona storm?
I
or
would call it a
something like
natural
that?
disaster.
I mean, for what happened?
Yeah. And all night long, I'm so bad, all night
So
long,
bad.
those emergency things are going off my phone like every hour, half an hour even, and I just turn them off and back to sleep. I figure, if it's bad enough, Sky will come get me.
Also, you did that one time when we were in Maui because there was a fire.
Right.
And you were like, it's fine.
I'm too tired.
And like the kids had phones then. So like they're like, well, Dad, there's and you're like, it's fine. Looking back, I mean, it was fine, but now looking at Maui's history, maybe we should have been a little more concerned.
Oh, right. That
Right.
fire was right up behind us too.
Right.
But
so you
we were
really
okay.
get concerned in those morning calls.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
When I arrived in Oahu, it was pouring down rain.
Right.
And then they just got done recovering from a little bit of floods. So my Uber driver was like, there's going to be a little traffic going out to the North Shore because at Waimea Bay, there's they had a little bit of a landslide. So they're only doing one way and then at nighttime shutting it down. So it took us.
Did he have to go all the way around the island to get back?
No, he was,
Oh.
I mean, he could have, but I don't think he did. And so when it was supposed to take us 45 minutes, it took us an hour 15.
Whoa.
Going out there. And so, but they were having, floods before. And then when I got there, it just kept on raining. Me and Sky went to this little pizza place where she works called Jack's, Jax Pizza.
Okay.
And they have a brick oven pizza. This means something because later on in my story, the brick oven will come into full force.
Okay.
Very good pizza, sourdough dough, crust. So good.
Great.
But when I say a pizza place, I'm talking just
like
a food
truck?
trailer,
Yeah.
basically, and just they have fake grass and some tables.
I
out
feel like
there.
anyone that's into Hawaii knows there's a lot of food trucks, and they're that are permanent.
Yeah, permanent. They're on like
That's like how they roll there.
they're on like Jack's.
Yeah.
And they just stay there. It's like a permanent
Jack's?
place. Oh, Jack's on Jack's, yeah.
Hmm.
But the people that own Jack's, and shout out to Jack's because
Is his name Jax?
No,
Oh.
they took it over. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
There's 2 brothers and sister. None of them are named Jax. One's named Elijah.
Okay.
And
That's the only one you remember?
I think so.
Oh,
And
okay.
Gabriel. That's a guy.
I think it's Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Not Gabriel. That's a girl.
And then the girls, can't remember the girl's name. Aisha.
You're just making shit up
Yeah,
now?
I just made that up. I'm not sure. I probably got Gabriel wrong too.
I feel like those are very biblical, so maybe not.
Oh no, biblical.
Yeah, Elijah.
Well, Skyler says
Yeah.
when they play the
Gabriel's-
music, they play all Jesus music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel
They're
like
very
those
religious.
2 names are very biblical, so
Oh,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, I can't remember the girl's name.
Mary. No? Just throwing it out there.
No, I don't remember it.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't really matter. So yeah, we ate there. Then we go to Foodland to get some food because I was gonna make the sloppy joes, but we're on huge request because I was kind of there for Skyler's birthday too. Which happy birthday, Sky! It was today. Today is Skyler's birthday. We're recording on,
Okay.
and it is.
I know.
Do
Continue.
you say happy birthday? I keep asking you if you text her or anything, and you
know.
don't text her.
I will.
Sky, she's gonna text you. She just doesn't do it on time.
Correct.
She does it
In my
late.
brain, it just doesn't physically
I
happen.
know. Why don't you just do it right
I
when you
don't
wake
know.
up? I
I
did it
don't
early
know.
morning.
I don't know.
That's how you do it.
Why don't you do a lot of things?
You gotta do it when you have kids because then they don't think you're not thinking of them. But I'm thinking of them all the time. Very important.
So we're having am I having a kid anytime soon?
It's like forgetting your dog's birthday. Would you forget Nora's birthday?
She doesn't know it's her birthday.
Not that you forgot Sky's birthday, but
She doesn't even know when her birthday is.
that's true. I always thought her birthday was October. Her birthday's in August.
Sure, not October.
But yeah, so we didn't go to Foodland because I was like, oh, just tomorrow after the beach or whatever, we'll go and get the food. Unbeknownst to me, it kept pouring all night. And then it
Correct.
flash floods in the middle of the night.
Washed out some streets, flooded some grocery stores.
Yeah, it was a little. I mean, the videos that we flooded the Foodland, so we couldn't go there,
Right.
and then the power went off, so you couldn't go to
Also
any stores.
right.
Yeah, and we had to boil the water 3
Mhm.
times over. I was still a little sketchy about drinking the water too because I'm like,
If you boil it, it should be fine.
yeah. I mean, we boiled it 3 times in this little thing, like 2 or 3 times, and then I wonder if you got it. We were getting it out of the refrigerator,
So it's
water dispenser.
filtered.
So it's kind of filtered, I guess, but
Probably not filtered enough.
no. And so,
If
yeah.
you only knew like half the shit you probably drink on a daily basis anyways.
Yeah, I know, or eat or whatever.
Right.
Eat rat shit when you're eating
Probably.
Doritos or something.
What do you think was in the filling of those taquitos you just ate?
Oh yeah, there's probably plenty of rat turds in those taquitos.
Right.
Not good. Wait,
No.
if you go, I knew a guy that was in the, he worked for the health department and he still does. He says he wouldn't eat in 9/10 of the restaurants in Reno.
I believe that.
He goes, no, we don't even go out to eat. But who cares? We're not like sick from it. I mean, you might get sick
No,
once in a
I
while,
mean,
but
it's
I don't
like-
get food poisoning hardly ever.
No, I don't think I've ever had it. Right. It's just you expect them to have like cleaner things than you have at home, and I don't think they do.
Oh, definitely not.
Like
They're not
I've,
even close to
I
as
for
clean
sure
as you
like
have at home.
dropped a chicken breast on the floor, rinsed it off, and cooked it.
Well, yeah, a lot of
And
people
I'm
do
pretty
that,
sure
yeah.
they have there too.
I'm sure they spit in people's food and stuff all the time. They piss them off.
I like to think
It's like
not,
a booger in your
but,
burrito. You wouldn't even know. How are you going to know? You would never
okay.
know.
Can't wait to go out to dinner later.
Take a tortilla, wipe their butt with it, and then put their food in it, and put the meal in it.
I don't like that seems extreme.
That's what I would do if someone pissed me off.
I think
Is
that
that illegal?
yes,
It's illegal.
yes, because it's like a
Contamination.
like harming them.
Yeah. I don't think you go to jail or anything. I think they would shut down the restaurant if they found out you doing
Like
something
during
to their
COVID when
food.
you spit at somebody, it was like attempted murder.
Yeah, okay.
It was.
Attempted
That was a
murder.
whole thing.
Right. What if you breathe on somebody really hard? That's
Purpose.
Not,
It had to be purposeful.
purposely. I doubt any of that. I mean, some stuff might have went through. I don't know. Hard to tell.
No, that was like a thing during COVID. They literally like arrested people for that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I
Well,
never spit
try
in
to-
someone's face.
Try to block that.
Yeah. I got spit in my face once before.
Bye.
Well, what happened was
Well,
I call this girl,
a girl spit in your face.
the only time in my life I've ever called a girl a C word.
Oh, you called her to see where she spit in
And
your
she
face.
spit in my face.
Well, maybe you deserve that.
I know. That's bad, right?
I mean, I spit on
Probably
my
did this.
sister once
You spit on your sister's face?
in the bathtub.
Oh, in the bathtub. That's not so
She was
bad.
in it.
Right. You got mad at her, turned around and spit.
Hocked a loogie. Yep.
Did she slug you in the face after that?
Nope. She screamed.
Oh, really? She's real German. Was she a germaphobe then?
Yeah. She did not enjoy it.
Right.
And then my mom was like, what are you doing? I was like, well, Dad does it. Why can't I? She's like, Dad doesn't do it to Aislinn.
Doesn't do it in her face. Yeah. That's a weird one. But anyway, so we're in Oahu and it's pouring down rain. And all the alarms were going off. So the next day we wake up and boom, 8 o'clock in the morning, no power.
No,
Yeah.
because I talked to you and you still had power then.
It was 8 o'clock in the morning when the power went off. No. I could talk to you on the phone.
Yeah.
But we lost our Wi-Fi, but I could still talk to you on the phone.
Well, yeah, because
Weirdly, one of my phones is the only one that kind of works, really, for some reason. But it went off at 8 o'clock in the morning and it was almost 48 hours, close to 48 hours.
I know, that's insane.
I know.
That was a long time.
Yeah. And so we went down to the beach, like the rain stopped a little, we went down to the beach and there was a little bit of flooding, but weirdly after it rains in Hawaii, the flood subsides really fast, but this leaves all the debris everywhere.
Because it's
and
going
stuff.
downhill
Yeah.
to the ocean. That makes sense.
Yeah. And then some real low lying spots it'll be.
Right, because it's sea
a
level
pool,
then.
but-
Yeah.
But boy, I felt sorry. We saw some videos and stuff, and cars had water halfway up them, trying to drive out of there. It's like the videos we saw in Maui the weekend before I left. The weekend before, yeah. And apparently, after this storm, it hit Maui again hard.
After the first storm, or
yeah,
the storm that
after
hit
the storm that hit Oahu, yeah.
Oh, another storm
Yeah.
came in. Jesus.
And I just talked to Sky this morning. I said, "What's the weather like?" She goes, "Raining." So they've been getting a lot of rain and stuff, and they still can't go in the ocean. By the way, you couldn't go in the ocean because about 3 miles out is just shit water, brown.
Well, they say that
brown
down in
water.
Southern California too. What if there's a storm? You're not supposed to go in the ocean.
Yeah, I mean, especially a storm of this size or whatever. If you can't drink the water, why would you want to swim in it?
Oh, right.
But sewage and bacteria and stuff like that. They said even when it turns blue again, that it needs to be tested for really bacteria until they get the clearance.
Awesome.
And I asked Sky how many more weeks after it stays clear. She said probably about 2 more weeks.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Are they going out on tours and stuff then?
I think not next week. They'll probably start.
Crazy.
Yeah, so they're not really. So I think they're booking them and everything like that, and getting ready to go back to the regular life. Their boss though is actually pretty cool, Ocean Ramsey.
Yeah. Did you get to meet her?
No.
I forgot to ask you that.
She came back into town just for a day, and then she left.
Oh.
But anyway, she did see me on one of the videos that Sky posted, and she screenshot it and sent it to Sky and says, "Is this your dad?"
You felt cool.
Yeah, I go.
You're like,
she
yeah,
said,
that's
"Yeah,"
me.
and they said, "Tell your dad thank you very much for helping and everything."
Oh, so you felt real special.
I did.
Wow, honey.
Yeah.
Maybe she thinks you're a Delph.
She probably does.
Oh, wow.
Well, Juan's okay.
Okie dokes. You're better?
Probably.
Okie dokes.
Sky's throwing up.
Thinking very highly of yourself
Sky's
today.
throwing up in her mouth right now.
Right.
Yeah. But anyhow, we went when we went down to the beach. When the rain stopped for a second, it was so hot because there was no wind in the storm at all. It just rained and it was super high humidity.
Well, that's what happens when it rains.
Yeah, and then we had no power, air conditioning, fans.
Right.
So my room was sweating my balls off.
Swamp boss.
But so we did get a little smash ball, and we played about an hour
That's
of smash
good.
ball and sweat my balls off. And it was hard playing smash ball, not be able to go dive in the water after.
Right.
But then it started raining, so it cooled us off anyway.
Okay, that's good.
Well, the highlights of the trip, because we didn't get to go in. I didn't even get to go in. First time in Hawaii, I didn't go in the water.
Oh.
Did my toe hit the water? That's about it. When we were playing some smash
That's
ball.
what's wrong with that toe now.
Yeah, that's why that toe's
It's all
off.
making sense.
Yeah, I did come back with a little athlete's foot on my pinky toe.
That's what you're calling it, but it's not.
Because my feet were so wet all the time.
It's called bacteria.
Yeah.
Infection.
But thank God Sky lives up high now.
Oh my God, right?
And she lives in a really beautiful spot. Pukakea is where she lives.
Oh, okay.
Found that out. And it's up this steep, windy street.
Which
And then
never
I
did you
found
care
out Jack
about that.
Johnson lives in the neighborhood, believe it or
That's
not.
exciting.
Yeah, it's all gated and stuff. It's really
You should have
nice.
gone to his house and asked for a charge because I bet he's got a generator.
Ooh, he might.
Oh, I guarantee.
You could hear some people's generators firing up and stuff like that. But anyway, yeah, we took a walk around the neighborhood and stuff in the rain, so it was not cold at all.
I bet those nice houses in Hawaii. I mean, because they probably lose
Yeah,
power like a couple
Ho-
times a year.
Hawaii loses power a lot. So
Yeah, even LA, like if you, a lot of the nice houses have
yeah,
a built-in generator
yeah.
that
In
kicks in because
Tahoe, they
they,
almost all have
yeah,
now
well,
Generac.
snow, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, to lose power sometime when we were kids, we always thought it was pretty fun.
I thought it was cool.
It wasn't too bad. The one good thing about it is all the kids put down their phones and we played games.
Right.
We played Uno. We played a round of Uno that took 2.5 hours.
That's insane.
I don't know why it took so long, but no one would win. Then we didn't give up, so we just kept playing and playing and playing. And then we played the other game. What's that game with you have iPhone on your head and you act out the word?
Oh, yeah.
I
I
can't
know
remember
what it's called.
Sky knows the name of it, but we played a bunch of rounds of that. That was fun. And it's kind of like charades when you hear the word. You could play ones where you could say the word like $1 million pyramid or whatever. You can say everything but the word.
But the word, yeah.
Describe it. You can do it that way, or you can do it where you just act it out.
Oh.
Right, and you can make sounds and act it out. So we did both.
Okay, great.
But it was a good time because the kids nowadays, they just crave their phones so much,
Right.
and they can't even handle it without them. So when we play some games and stuff, I'm like, this is what we used to do when I was a kid and electricity went out.
Right. Played board games.
Yeah, but kids were all freaking out because their portable chargers went out. They couldn't charge.
Oh.
Then the Wi-Fi, their social media wouldn't load.
Oh, no.
Like I was going on Facebook and it'd be like it was like 3 days old stuff on there.
Oh, it's just your old stuff.
Regenerate, yeah. So these guys are, oh my God, they were like
dying.
Driving down the street, walking down the street to try to get service.
Get out of town.
And there was people
also doing that.
Also just in a random spot on the side of the road.
Like, found service.
Yeah, found service, yeah. So that was kind of funny.
And sad at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it is nowadays. As social media has taken over the world.
I know.
That's how these young 20-year-olds live their lives.
I feel like it's not just them, but
no,
yes.
I mean, it's everybody. I'm on my phone all the time and everything too.
Oh, I hear you out there.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm reading a book, I hear your reels playing.
What did you do when I was in Hawaii?
I did a lot of reading. I got a pedicure.
Yeah, but you do that when I'm here.
I know. I got a pedicure and I cleaned the closet.
Mm. The closet is very nice, dear.
Thank you.
I really do appreciate the clean closet.
I clean and organize the closet.
Because I'm not stubbed my toes or trampling over anything or
right.
Or
and
whatnot.
I did laundry, which I had zero laundry when you came home and you filled up the laundry basket.
Right. All my clothes are moist and wet and
sandy
and muddy and everything else. That's
fun
red.
times.
I still have my flip flops. Have some red stains
You
on.
Just
them
walk around the house with that.
But no, they're on top. It's on top
okay.
of the deal.
Mm.
So after we did get power and stuff, we were supposed to do a beach cleanup.
Yes.
But that was canceled, obviously, because of these storms. So Sky's like, maybe if we go to the east side, the road was kind of open. It's kind of slow going, but let's take a drive. It took like a half an hour. And then we had to drive through some puddles and some sticks. And, the roads were blowing out in a couple spots, but we made it through. And all I wanted was a cup of coffee.
Right. I would have been dying.
A cup of coffee.
I would have had a headache.
Bad.
I would have been grumpy.
Yeah. Yeah. You would have been horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, there's got to be some kind of coffee shop. Most of them are closed.
Right.
So we finally made it down to the 7-Eleven.
Which is your favorite.
So I love 7-Eleven.
Love.
Especially a local one. Sky said I can't talk too much or talk loud because we're in local central.
And you look
7-Eleven.
just like a tourist stamped on you.
Right. And I don't hang loose right. And I don't do anything right in the Hawaiian way.
I 100% believe that statement.
Right. But I hang loose, guys, and they're fine with it.
But they're probably like in the back of their mind going douchebag tourist.
Oh, probably, yeah.
Right.
So we go to 7-Eleven, half the shelves are empty.
Because everyone's going to 7-Eleven.
But at least, and then I saw this other guy in there, and we're both getting a cup of coffee. I just want a cup of coffee. He's like, oh, me too. Because a lot of people are in the same boat. So we ended up going to 7-Eleven, and we drove down to see if the water was nice and everything. We took a little walk around this beach at the end, and the water was brown. I mean, kind of not as brown as there, but they didn't get hit as hard. But as we were coming in, there was a low-lying like Catholic church. Boom.
Why didn't you go to church?
Can't. It was closed.
Oh.
So I would have went.
Sure.
And this town was Sky said they call it the Mormon town.
Okay.
And everything looks kind of dumpy and trashy, old school Hawaii. And then you see this road, immaculate road, paved all the way up, and this giant white monument thing. Yeah, temple in there. So it's all Mormon.
Well.
And so while we were there, we went to, I think it's called Sip and
I don't know what it was called.
Sip and something, but it's basically swig
Right.
that
So
they
you
have
got
in
your
Mormon.
first dirty soda.
Oh, dirty soda. That's what they called it.
Yep.
Dr. Pepper, some vanilla cream, and something else in there.
Is that the same one Skylar gets, or you got a
I
different
just got
one?
the same one as she got because I'm like,
And
I'll
how
just get
was
this.
it? How was your first dirty
Oh, it's
soda? Do you
fantastic.
feel like you fit in with the Mormon wives now?
Yeah.
Secret life
Of
of
Eric.
Eric. Of Eric.
Secret Life of White Eric.
What does that have to do with
Was
dirty
in
sodas?
Hawaii, Hallie. Secret White.
Right, there you
Secret husband of Hallie wife.
go. Whoa.
Means white wife.
Okay.
Um,
None of that made sense. But
yeah,
okay.
it does.
Okay.
Secret husband of Hallie wife. That's
I'm
you.
not oh,
You're a Hallie,
I am.
right? But yeah, we were in this town and they had food land, so we went and got all the stuff for. I couldn't make floppy doughs because they didn't have ground turkey. Shelves were almost empty. But what I did make was my chicken, cheese, rice, and peas fabulous recipe.
Why? I mean,
made 2 trays of it.
you refused to make sloppy joes with ground beef.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But they didn't have any anyway. They had no meat at all.
But they had chicken.
They had chicken breast, and actually it was really good chicken breast. It was like the chicken breast, I think, cost $30. The whole meal that I got and everything was $80.
I don't think you could live in Hawaii. First of all,
We already
especially
determined that now.
for many reasons. But
Why?
the newest reason now is that you don't really have a choice of like the foods you can buy. Like you're like, I'm only making. Yeah, you said this on the phone when I was on the phone with you. You're like, only if they have my kind of ground turkey, which is Genio 99% lean.
Yeah.
And Skylar's like, it's Hawaii. They don't have that here.
Right. I'm sure they do. But
I don't think they do.
But
Skylar's like, trust me, you can't. It's not here.
I would have had to find something equivalent. But I was
So-
kind of glad I didn't want sloppy joes if I didn't have my right ingredients.
Okay.
Because I made guacamole early on and they didn't have the exact right ingredients. I didn't.
Which would be what?
Sky said it tasted great, but I used my Costco garlic stuff and said I used garlic salt.
They don't have that at Costco anymore. I have to buy it. Not at Costco.
Where do you get it?
I get it.
What is it called?
Johnny's garlic
Mix or something like
Yeah.
that?
seasoning.
I thought you got it at.
It used to have
That
it
will,
at
if
Costco.
I don't have that, it'll ruin my guacamole.
They used to have it at Costco, and they don't sell it at Costco anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, I got to search for it. And
Wow, I
Carly's
didn't
the one
know.
that turned me onto that, turned you onto that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's good. It makes my guacamole.
Yeah. What did you do before that?
Had shitty guacamole?
Oh,
No, I don't know. I don't even think I made guacamole before I had that stuff.
before me?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I mean, I might have. I just don't. Maybe I use garlic powder or garlic salt or something.
you
like
must
that.
have.
I must
'cause
have, yeah.
You didn't know about that till me.
Right. But anyhow, ended up making dinner and power came. We were gonna have I bought these groceries. We put them in an ice chest with some ice and everything, but the power was still off because they said the power was gonna come on at noon. Didn't come on until 8 o'clock at night or 8:30
Whoa.
at night.
It's a shame you didn't have a Yeti.
When it came on, we're just like, yes. One gross thing happened. Me and Skyler were going out.
One gross thing?
Yeah, we were just going to drive down because it's kind of boring, obviously. So let's drive down and see what's happening down in town. If not, let's turn around and come back up. And so we go out, and there's a dead. It looked like a chipmunk or something, but it was a rat. I went up
Ew.
to it. It was a rat. The cats
Ew,
must
you
have got
didn't
it.
touch it, did you?
No,
Or it drowned.
had a big, thick. It was on the driveway, and it had like a little hole in its neck.
Oh,
so
okay,
like
got bit.
cats or something was in it. So Sky just gets in her car, and she has to back out of her thing. And,
Just ran
I
over?
said, "Oh, just pick me. I'll go by the gate, so I don't want to step in the mud to get in your car." She doesn't see it and runs right over, and I watch it go, just
Ugh.
squish. It was so gross. A big rat.
Well, that's fine.
Lucky your house is on stilts. The
Oh, is
rats-
it on stilts?
Yeah, all
Oh,
the
that's
all the
nice.
houses up there are on like stilts.
Because
There's-
of this.
Yeah,
They obviously learned the hard way.
yeah, not super high stilts this one because they live high up, but
Obviously,
around that-
there's a water flow that happens.
Yeah. A lot of the houses are on stilts, but some of those really old houses in low-lying areas got nailed. So, so instead of that beach cleanup that was Saturday, we went
Right.
there, came back. They didn't have it, so then, her boss said, "Well, why don't we get the crew together? Everybody can get paid, which is pretty nice, and see if we can help clean a beach up the next day."
Mhm.
And so we went the next day, and they set a tent up, and everybody had to wear their Ocean One Aloha shirts and everything.
Did you
like
pack
that.
yours or did you get
No,
one out of
they just gave me one there. I didn't
Oh.
pack mine because I didn't want to wear it in Hawaii like a tourist.
there? Correct.
But we wore
One
it then.
time you don't.
And then Everybody pitched in. The beach there was like water
What is
heaters
the
in the
weirdest
water.
thing you found?
Well, weirdly, when I was picking up, I found a lot of different kinds of pencils. First of all,
That's weird.
yeah,
Pencils?
pencils. Yeah, I kept finding
Huh.
pencils. One of the
Okay.
weirdest things was a big giant thing that came off a dock, like a big floating dock that detached, and
Okay.
big pieces of docks.
Oh,
Like
I mean,
they
yeah.
had to chop them up with chainsaws because it's too heavy to
You're right.
dip. But a couple, there was a handful of refrigerators.
Oh.
I guess it came out of people's garages.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
in Hawaii, I think a lot of people have outdoor refrigerators. They
I
just
mean,
keep
we
'em.
have it here.
Yeah,
I think a
but
lot of people generally do.
Yeah, but just generally. And then there were a handful of like hot water like heaters.
Oh.
But I think in Hawaii people have a lot of junk. So I think a lot of car parts and stuff, like a gas tank of a car.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably laying in someone's lawn or
Garage,
garage, and came out. A shit ton of styrofoam.
Oh.
Because styrofoam, I think, explodes and just goes little fragments everywhere.
It's just-
styrofoam.
Oh.
I don't know what has styrofoam in it.
Right. I
but
hate styrofoam.
I know. So do I. But everywhere. Styrofoam everywhere.
And the place we order our little shot glasses from every Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't understand. It's the only place that I know that still packs boxes with packing peanuts.
Well, I think styrofoam, a lot of like refrigerators and certain things like that, behind the metal or plastic, they have a
put
layer.
styrofoam.
I mean, I'm thinking they might to
When they-
generate. Yeah, because there's
when
little
they
fragments
pack it?
everywhere. Why would there be so much
you don't
styrofoam?
keep it once you plug it in.
But it is Hawaii. There's a lot of styrofoam ice chests, or something.
That's
But
true.
I don't know.
Mm.
But that's what I kept finding pencils. I kept another pencil. It's kind of
The pencil's a weird one. Just like a number 2 yellow pencil.
Yeah, and colored pencils and stuff like that.
Huh.
And then and I always, every time I see the colored one, I figure it was a straw.
Oh.
Nope, it wasn't. Not one
pencil.
straw actually, because they have a straw thing over there. But kind of it's funny that there was a lot of wood, like I guess like a lot of lumber with nails sticking out and stuff like that, because I guess people's houses, they fall at the foundation or they blow off, or docks, or they like a piece of wood.
Ooh,
like
watch a nail.
Oh yeah, nails were sticking out everywhere.
Tetanus.
Yeah. But there's so much. You had to decipher what was the wood that was like a natural stick versus
came off of a house and
then
nails.
Skyler the other day said she found 3 or 4 dead pigs.
Oh.
Just all
didn't make it.
Yeah, didn't make it. And then they had an animal rescue there, the dogs in the cages.
Oh my
and
god,
stuff.
I know. I kept seeing these videos with the dogs swimming.
Oh, I know. And then they had the dogs in the cages and stuff waiting for.
Where's my owners?
They're trying to locate. They had 3 different dogs in 3 different cages. And I guess they said they did locate all the owners.
Oh, that's good.
But they had a handling of puppies. You saw those on the video,
yes.
and Sky was falling in love with those dogs. And
I know. I'd be so sad if Nora Jones got swept away in a flood.
Yep. I don't think she could swim that well, but if she had to.
The way she swims in the pool, I'd say no. But then also standing next to her and she tries to.
Well, some dogs made it all the way to the roof of some houses, and they're standing on the roof of the house. And
I would hope that her survival
The cats can survive anything. They climb up. Cats can climb up a tree.
Right. I'd like to think if she need be, her survival instincts would kick in.
I think so. I mean, if you're going underwater, you get to flat land. This is what you would do. So you keep climbing up the house as much as you can, or swim to the roof and get up on it. So I think that's what you would do. But yeah, it looked like to me when we were leaving, we left to Waikiki after that, and took us 3.5 hours because some roads were closed. We had to turn around, and we drove through a lot of the shit basically.
Right.
And there are people just covered in mud, people giving out free food, this and this, a lot of shelters in the schools and stuff like that. But it looked like Hurricane Katrina, man.
I mean, yeah.
Mud, the red mud is just everywhere. You can't help but get it on you. It's like it's just everywhere. And it's sticky and stains and everything else. And people had like shovels just swooshing out mud. It looked like literally diarrhea.
Ew.
like slimy diarrhea.
Eric.
I know. But that's just what it was. And so talked to some people that just lost all their house and everything.
Right.
And several people.
Well, yeah.
I guess 6 or 7 people died in this storm.
Oh, they did.
Yeah. And so it was actually very sad that day we were leaving out of town. And then we finally made it into Waikiki, gave us good rate in the hotel because we were coming from the North Shore. There were other people from the North Shore at the hotel we talked to.
Because they didn't have a home.
Yeah. Like, we got to get out of here. And so Waikiki, I'd never been before, but one
I
of the
know
things
you
about
hadn't.
Waikiki, it was like New York City there. It was
I know.
crowded.
I kept trying to tell you that, and you didn't believe me.
There's mega shopping there too.
Yes, it's a city.
Yeah.
Did you go down to the beach, the cove?
Mhm. Yeah, we went down there and we walked. We just took
Yeah.
a half hour. We walked all down into there and everything like that. Went to the monkey pod. I got a
I'm a little
chi-chi.
jealous of that.
Sky, I got a chi-chi. Sky got a pina colada. Then I got a Mai Tai. Had to get a Mai Tai
You
there.
gotta get a Mai Tai monkey pod.
Monkey pot is like sour Mai Tais with
I
foam.
know, I love
Like
it.
Dole Whip almost on. It's their own
It's
creation.
not a Dole Whip though. It's a sour foam.
It's a sour foam.
That's why I like them
make.
because they're not sweet.
No, they're not sweet at all. But after it takes a little while to get kind of used to, but then they get real good.
Oh, I like them because they're not sweet.
Yeah. So I had to have one of those, and then, but we did see a beautiful sunset there and stuff like that. So it wasn't horrible.
Okay. It wasn't horrible.
No. And we got a good time. We got to go hot tub in there, which was nice.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. It's a little girl in the hot tub. So there's these guys from South Korea in the hot tub. And we were talking with them. They're from Seattle and stuff, and just on a student visa and stuff like that. So this little girl and boy in the hot tub. And I go, oh, where are you from? And then the little girl looks at me and goes, that's private information.
Oh, good for her.
And I go, well, that's pretty good. Who taught you that? Your dad? And she's like, that's private information. Twice.
Look at her. Like, I'm not telling you,
Right.
creepy stranger
creepy
with your
old
weird
man. Yeah.
white teeth.
And even the Korean guy started laughing so hard. This guy's like, well, we're not finding out.
No.
It's private information.
Somebody taught her well.
How old are you? That's private information.
I mean, it is.
So
well, sadly, she lives in a world where people take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Instead of just having a nice conversation.
Right. So someone taught their kid how to say that. One thing I was a little surprised about.
Your kid to say, you're not my dad.
Yeah. Right. And then they say it to me, and then I almost get beat up by Samoans.
Yeah.
Skyler, I'm going to tell the whole story because I've said it a million times
No, you
before.
don't need to tell the story yet.
No.
You said it a couple weeks ago.
When Skyler was little, we taught her how to say, you're not my dad. So when I tried to pull her out of the water, she started yelling, you're not my dad. And these guys were like, is this your dad? These big Samoan guys are going to try to beat me up. I go, no, that's my daughter. And she's like, you're not my dad. You're not my dad. It's so embarrassing.
I would have just walked away.
I kind of just did a little bit as I didn't want to get my butt kicked by these Samoan guys.
Knowing Skyler, you should have known this. She would follow.
Oh, yeah. She would have.
Right. If you just started walking away,
right,
she would not have stayed. She'd have been too scared.
Right. All I had to do was start walking to the car. I know. That's what Nora does.
Right. Exactly.
I start walking away, and she comes right with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. One thing I was surprised about going there and coming back, I didn't have any TSA lines.
Yeah, we
Not
were a
even
little
one
worried.
in Honolulu. I was there so early because I wanted the ladies
Just
like,
in
you better,
case,
you know. So I get there like 2.5 hours early, basically, and not one person in my line or in the other security line. It's at 5:30 in the morning or whatever. But and in Reno, I had one person in front of me, but I was pre-checked. They had the usual,
long line,
line, but it wasn't coming out the door or anything. So I don't know. With this TSA thing, where I went, it wasn't that bad.
That's good.
But I still think they got to get their shit together and pay these workers and Congress.
Get it together. Quit being greedy for what you want. Think about the people.
I know. What the TSA was going to start doing is telling Congress that if you're in Congress, you get to bypass all the TSA lines.
Oh, make them go through TSA.
The back room. They're like, no. They said no. They're going to make them go through the lines.
Good. Then it actually impacts them.
Yeah, wait in line so you know what's up. You're not going through the back room like you usually do. People start yelling at them and stuff.
They should.
Right. You know who never has to go in the back room of the TSA because they never fly?
I would say because they live there.
They don't live there. Why would they live there? They don't go on vacation, these two.
Oh, okay. Because they are packing.
Because they are working in the fields.
Packing guns.
This segment of Life with Eric is brought to you by
430 National,
Great American Storage,
America,
and Reno Yard.
for all your outdoor storage needs.
Last week on the podcast, we talked a lot about AI.
Oh,
I re-listened to it. I thought it was pretty
I couldn't
good.
remember which podcasts were which at this point.
It was a pretty good podcast. We had a lot of good points on that AI stuff. So hopefully you liked that one. If you're tuning into this one, you didn't turn into episode 253, do it. That would be good.
Intriguing.
We also would need another sponsor. We need one or two more. I got to get off my butt and try to get one. But call us up if you want to sponsor us. Right, Kiley?
Right.
She loves sponsors. Kiley does.
No, I have to say, I was a little bit excited because you came home from Hawaii and I had more of a tan than you did.
I know.
Right. And then I also,
Because we had
sadly,
80-degree weather here while I'm sitting in the rain.
sadly, finally figured out after 14 years of being with you that you are a smidge of a bully.
I would never classify me as a bully.
I would in one regard.
Why?
Because every spring, I don't know why it's taking me so long to figure this out, you bully me into going outside and getting a tan. Every Saturday and Sunday, once the weather turns warm.
I don't say bully, but
You do.
I mean, you look a little better when you're tan. I mean,
You are like, are you coming outside? Let's go outside. And if I don't, you're like, well, you're looking white. Oh, are you wearing socks? You're not. Like,
are you wearing white tights? I say.
right. So you bully me into
I take all
getting
that back right now.
self-conscious about my white skin into getting a tan and getting skin cancer.
Why would I want you to get skin cancer? You go to the dermatologist. You're fine.
Yes, you don't care about the consequences. You just want me to be tan.
Use self-tanning. If you use self-tanning on a regular basis, I'd be fine.
But I did have to laugh because you were totally...
I can't believe how white you get.
Well, you know what, mister?
What?
Your legs equaled mine this winter.
Yeah, this winter, but it comes back real quick.
So you were in that white skin boat with me.
A white skin boat.
You were
Something sounds wrong
contemplating
with that.
putting on a self-tanner yourself.
I would do a self-tanner. Why not? Would it look funny or stain my
And
collars
then
up
you
or
were
something?
like judging me today, even today. And I did go outside and you're like, you don't look any tanner. You're like, oh, wait, maybe you do.
No, then I saw your back and it was
Well,
red.
and I said, you
A hint of red.
do realize that I have to look at your white, wrinkly butt every day of the year. It never gets a tan.
What does wrinkly have to do with it?
That's just a little.
Why is it wrinkly?
You're 56. Therefore, it's wrinkly.
What do you mean wrinkly? I swear, as you get older as a man, your belly goes out and your butt goes away.
It does. It's a little flat these days.
And women get different. They're like hips go wide.
Right. So you
God,
like,
getting old
yeah,
sucks.
you like to judge me, but I'm like, I gotta look at that white ass 365 days out of the year.
That's fine, but don't add wrinkly.
How is that fine?
Don't add wrinkly.
You judge me, and half of my ass gets tan.
I don't even know what you're talking about now.
You're a tan,
There's not much tan.
a
on you
tanning
right now.
bully.
There's not much tan on you.
Not on you either. And if you're,
A tanning bully. Great. Just what I want to be.
well, you are.
Oh.
Just saying. You don't like it? It hurts.
Yeah, you hurt my feelings.
Oh, well, the truth hurts.
Right. You look a little tanner in the seafoam green you
thank
have
you.
on, though, today.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You look nice in our video clips that we have
Oh,
to put
okay.
out. Our new video AI clips that we put out
Yes.
that I discovered.
You did. I know. I know.
Yeah.
You want to call it for it. You're trying to bring yourself back up after I just put you down.
Right.
Right.
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I?
Wow.
But I made it back to Tahoe
Okay. To Tahoe.
or Reno. I would say from Tahoe. I made it back to Reno and the weather is beautiful. And today is a beautiful day too. Lots of beautiful days. And then we watched a little, what did we watch? Oh, we watched a little Mormon house. What's it called?
We're not done with the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Secret Lives of Mormon
We're
Wives.
probably the only people that aren't done with it yet.
But, well, I'm sure a lot of people don't watch it, but
Well,
people that listen to
of
this
the people
podcast
that watch
might.
it.
A lot of the women that watch this or listen to this podcast might. One thing I've got to talk about what happened when I was gone, it was all over the news.
Oh,
is
yes, it was.
They didn't start the Bachelorette with
Canceled it.
with Taylor Frankie Paul.
Correct.
And I don't think I agree with that because they hired her.
Don't think I do either.
They hired her knowing her background. And I know they just
Well-
had another domestic dispute, but they're really worried about because they brought this video out that happened 3 years ago. But everybody's
But it was-
known about that.
Right. That the whole incident was on season 1 of the Mormon Housewives. It was, everything.
They all talked about
Yeah.
it.
It was all out in the open. Everybody that knows her knows about it.
And they knew she flung a bar stool and almost hit
And there
the
was
kid.
a kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything about it was divulged. So it's like ABC went
It's even in the police
Well,
report.
and
and
ABC
everything.
owns Hulu too. So they went in knowing exactly what the situation was.
Right. And a lot of people were saying that the producers of The Bachelorette and the producers of The Housewives don't really talk, but they know.
Well, they don't.
Yeah, but they know.
They
though.
I mean, they don't, because the producers are both very separate, but you can't tell me the execs don't talk.
Right.
So
But-
when they picked her, they knew exactly what they did. They did a deep dive. They
Yeah.
knew what was going to come out. Any dirt that was
They
going to
didn't
get
need
dragged
a deep
out.
dive because everything's out
Right.
there.
They pulled it from them. So they knew
Yeah.
everything.
Well, I would say if they cancel the Bachelorette because of this, they should never have greenlit
Secret
the
Lives.
the Secret
Right.
Lives. They should never have greenlit that. They
Correct.
would just have a different show or whatever and not have
Correct.
it. So I don't know where they're saying that the Bachelor crowd is much more sensitive than the
Mormon Housewives crowd.
because the number one show on Hulu
Because
is
let's
the
be honest,
Mormon
they picked her to
Housewives.
be the Bachelorette because they wanted
Ratings.
that crowd that watches Secret Lives and Mormon Wives, which
Right.
probably is a younger crowd,
Yeah, and they
to
all know
watch the
about it.
Bachelorette.
Yeah, and they would have.
So they were dragging that already population over,
Right.
who already knows the story.
Right.
So yeah, I've actually been hearing lately that they're like, wait a minute, it's just on pause. We're letting things settle. We're going to bring it back, because they lost like $30 million by not airing it.
Yeah, using advertisement and whatnot.
Yeah.
But we've been watching this last season, and ABC actually, by watching this last season, I don't know if her mental health is
It's
in the
not
right
good.
spot,
I know,
and she's
right.
sleeping with Dakota still, so
Still,
she's not
right.
technically
Everything
super
about
single.
right. It's
Everything goes
unhealthy.
against being the
Yeah.
Bachelorette. So they could have saw that and had a different Bachelorette.
Right.
This all happened days before she was going onto the
Right.
show.
And you can't tell me that as much as the producers don't talk, that somebody from the Bachelorette franchise didn't watch Secret Lives, those episodes.
Well, don't they have people just keeping an eye on her
Yes,
no matter what she does?
yes.
Because she's going to be
because
a
they
huge
have to. It's
celebrity.
the PR nightmare if they don't.
Right.
So they knew everything that was happening.
Yeah. And I think it just took a high up at ABC to say, no, we're not doing that now.
But then they're like,
And-
oh shit. And I think they got a lot of backlash of people like, I want to see this still.
Or I think they would have better ratings.
So I
now.
think they're kind of like, shit, we can make up all of these fun. People still want to see this despite.
Yeah.
So we're going to put it
I
on
mean, there's
pause,
no
let things
excuse for the
settle,
video and stuff,
bring
but
it
it
back.
did happen 3 years ago.
Right.
And they actually came out and said sorry about this, and they're paying their consequences and whatever.
Right.
I don't know what happened with the charges
I
and all
don't
this
either.
kind of stuff, but I don't know. Me, in my opinion, if they get rid of the Bachelorette, they should get rid of the Housewives too.
Right. Well, they stopped filming that.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
Right. But they went in knowing,
They did.
Yeah. and
That's
then
why they can't play
by
naive.
them knowing too, and possibly pulling the Bachelorette, they're going to hurt these other girls' careers too.
Right.
But that's kind of not good either,
No.
And then, and I think ABC took advantage of Taylor Frankie Paul.
I kind of do too.
I think she got the raw end of the stick. I mean, she shouldn't even been on there in the first place, but she didn't
Probably
want to
not,
say
no.
no. She probably
Well,
didn't
she
want
probably
to do
was
it.
just like, this is a great opportunity. Like,
And she's going to make another
I
million
mean,
or two.
and let's
or
be
whatever.
honest, her agent, or manager, whoever she
You
has,
have
is
to do
like,
this.
you got to do this.
Yeah.
Like, it's because they're thinking of the paycheck.
Yeah, they want you.
So,
And just think how much publicity and everything
right.
else too.
It's going to, and I'm sure
Uh-huh.
we all know how manipulative
Right.
any business person can be. That it was like, well, look, it'll be good for your castmates because it's going to bring more people to your show. And like, so she probably was like, great, this is good for everybody.
And she's been doing podcasts for like the last month, big time promoting The Bachelorette. And they're talking about the charges that she had. They're talking about the
So it's-
swinging
yeah.
stuff. They're talking about it also. And she's,
She's always from day one been very open about it.
yeah, she's never hit it
No.
ever. So for ABC to be like,
Well,
yeah, that's what I think.
honestly, they did it.
ABC's becoming bullshit
Every
station anyway.
statement they came out with was very just like, we're going to give her time with her family. Like they were very kind of like saying that it was for her.
Right.
They never said anything negative about her. So that's why I think that's just on pause for a little bit and they're going to bring it back.
You think so?
I do. I think they realize like, shit, like people want to see this.
All they got to
still.
do is throw up a
I think
disclaimer.
they're just going to give her a little bit for this to settle, maybe like, because I don't know what this newest domestic violence thing was, or probably for that new charge to get figured
Right.
out, and then they're going to bring it back.
Well, they interviewed Jesse Palmer, and he said, like Taylor's used to being on reality TV,
Right.
so she knows how to play the game, but she's not used to being in a setup like The Bachelorette, and she doesn't handle the men very well.
I could see that.
And so he says it's stuff you'll never see ever. He goes, you never knew it was going to happen.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. He goes, it's just like
What does that even mean? Now I
Well,
want to know.
she didn't stay in the typical protocol because she's not really part of that franchise and show
Right.
and knew what was going on exactly. She just got thrown into it kind of type thing.
Right.
And which her idea of the show was different than how they want to run it, and she stuck with how she wanted to do it. And so there was a lot of weird shit that happened during the show that he said, but he said it was awesome.
It was good TV.
Yeah, but
So
he
it's-
said
yeah.
he said he had to be on call every second because he goes, what is she doing now? He had to go intervene.
Right. She does have
Yeah.
like her emotions are everywhere.
Yeah, she's mentally
And
she needs some help.
and she is that person that if like it's a problem, she's gonna fix it now, whether it's 3 a.m. or so I could see that where she's like, I gotta do this now. Or it came down to where ABC got frustrated with her and didn't want their show to look like this, and it was an excuse for them to pull it.
That could be it too. Maybe they look back on it.
This is not where we want the
this
Bachelor
is not-
franchise
yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
So
I-
we're gonna pull this. Like, and
I
that gave
have a
them the reason to
feeling-
pull it.
This is the end of the Bachelorette.
If
The Golden Match is already gone.
right.
The Bachelorette, if they don't air this one,
It's
it's
done.
gone. It's not going to recover from this.
No. If they don't air this season.
Just go straight to, and then
They're
I
already
don't- I
having
don't-
problems anyways.
I don't think the Bachelor, I mean, all of it is gone. Maybe the Paradise Island or what Bachelors in Paradise, that could survive a little bit more
But
because
when
that's more like
you-
a Love Island-ish type of
Right.
attitude or something. So that could work. But I think the Bachelor franchise is toast.
Well, if they don't change
If they air
something.
this sucker, it might be okay. It
Right.
might survive. Because they brought her on to bring it back,
Right. So
and then they canceled it. And this
We'll
could
see.
be a ploy. It'll come out in a month or two,
It
like you
could be.
said, and some kind of thing. But I don't know. But ABC knew her mental health problems,
Oh,
her
yeah.
relationship problems. She has kids from multiple fathers. She's very young. There's all kinds of stuff.
oh yeah.
Yeah, she has all kinds of stuff going for her and against her.
Right.
So that is definitely interesting.
Well, we enjoy it.
What? Well, the Bachelorette and
Right,
all of
right.
them. Yeah, we enjoy all of them.
Enjoy the drama.
Right. We also enjoy this. Honey, guess what time it is?
Happy hour?
Yep, I made your favorite Juicy Tits Vodka cocktail.
Fantastic. Thanks, babe. Love you.
And I love you. And your Juicy Tits.
Go to juicytitsvodka.com to get your own bottle of Juicy Tits, where life is the party.
Speaking of happy hour, I heard something
What?
on the radio today. Actually, it was
The
kind of funny.
radio.
In Minnesota, they actually brought legislation and made it a law that old folks' homes can have happy hour
That's awesome.
because
But
they were
send you there now. Yeah.
well because there was something like there was some rule with old folks' homes they couldn't have booze and a public setting like that or something.
Probably because of like
And
they're
everybody's
worried
like,
about like
it-
their all the medications and like
Yeah, or whatever. But now,
let it be happy.
well, no, that's
literally.
what I said. And now you can either you can just mingle with everybody, not have a drink, or you can have
Right.
one. But that show we watched, remember with the show with Ted Danson? They always had like a little happy hour
They
going on.
did.
They would get
He
drunk.
started. Did he start
I think
it?
he started it, yeah. But that was a thing that you're not allowed to have that.
Oh.
Yeah, and
I
everybody
could
kind of wanted
maybe
it.
see why. Like, where it's a lot of
So-and-so
there's a
had
lot of
some
different meds
whiskey
going
in, yeah.
on, and you trust these people too.
Right,
But if they're in an old folks' home or at home, who cares?
right. But
They're
they're-
either going to drink at home or here, and if it kills them, it kills them.
right. Well, they had this lady at like the city council, making her case for it, and it was kind of funny. You're like, I agree
Let
with
them
you,
be
lady.
happy.
I agree with you. That's what she said. She goes,
Who
if you want to
cares?
indulge or not, but sometimes you just want to mingle and still have a happy hour
Right.
type thing. You can still have juice or whatever. I don't
Right.
know.
Sparkling water.
Yeah.
I agree. Let them do
Let
it.
the old peeps have a happy hour.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
That's what I say.
I like it.
Life with Eric podcast is brought to you by Petrilla Concrete Construction for all your concrete needs up in Lake Tahoe, structural concrete and slabs. They are the best.
The
They helped me
best.
out this week, gave me some guys to work, and so made my life a lot easier. So thank you, Petrilla Concrete Construction. And Michael Weems Collections, you can get his stuff on Palm Canyon Drive in Palm Springs. If you want to buy any of his crap on the internet, you can go to.
MichaelWeems.com.
He's got lots of good stuff. It's springtime coming. He's probably got lots
Spring
of
dicks.
spring dicks, vacation, or not vacations, but
Hoe bags.
hoe bags, dishes.
He does. I got to tell you what happened to me last week
What?
while you were in Hawaii.
What?
So I was trying to be all good. and I was making a little protein shake. And I do a cup of like a cup of cold brew coffee and then a cup of almond milk. So I'm mixing up the powder with the cold brew, shaking it up, doing my thing, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna add the almond milk. So I go to do it. I go to pour it, and I'm like, what the? This is like yellow.
You put the chicken broth in there?
Sure did.
Because it sits right next to the almond
Sure
milk.
did.
How would you? That's disgusting.
I didn't drink it, and then I was real pissed.
Right.
I was like, come on. I'm trying to be all good here, and I just hold chicken broth in here.
It's funny because I made that. I make my smoothies with almond milk also, and it's the
They
same
sit
exact
next to each
carton, and
other.
they sit
Yeah.
next. They're in like a milk carton with a
No, there's
twisty
little,
lid.
Yeah.
But they're
They're
in,
in the exact same carton.
yeah, exact same carton
Next
but
to each
different.
other.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was so mad. So mad.
That'd been great if you drank it.
Ugh.
That would have really been funny.
I know. I was like, come on. And then, but I was good and I remade it. But I was like, this is wasteful.
Did you say the F word?
I probably did.
Probably.
It's a solid guess, yes.
Right. We got to end this podcast. You know why?
Why?
We have to go to church, and today's the reading of the Passion.
Because you talked so long about your Oahu adventures.
Yep. I bore people out there. Hopefully
I
not.
mean, maybe.
Hopefully not.
Well,
I did. Sorry.
me.
Give us a raise of 5 if I did. If you want to. But yeah, the Passion. One thing in the Passion, I was talking about this with my mom and dad. Why don't they let you sit down? Why do you got to stand the whole time? Because Jesus was like torture kind of, so he
Kind of?
Like,
Yeah. Okay. Crucifixion is a mild torture.
it's pretty bad, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just call that torture.
Okay.
So, like, if you can't stand, Jesus
If
got
you
his
can't stand
hands
for
nailed to
10
the cross and his
minutes.
feet nailed to the cross, I think, and a crown, a thorn
Thorns.
crown
Uh-huh.
on his head. I think you can stand for 10 minutes.
Right.
Good point. Suffer for Jesus.
Right. It's not asking much.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Okay. Yeah, you might want to say your prayers today.
Yeah, I want to say my prayers
I was
extra
going to
in
smite
church.
you later.
Extra in church today. Anyway, dear, guess what? It's that time. Last call. Who we cheersing today, babe?
I'm going to let you take this one.
We're cheersing Skyler, 24 years old. We had a good time in Hawaii. She's going off to Turtle Bay to get some drinks today with her friends.
Happy hour.
Yep. And by the way, I want to give a shout out to Skyler's roommates, Avi and Kendra. Marianne was the other one, but Avi and Kendra were the main ones. And they're very good host and hostess to me.
You just say host.
The father.
The father.
They brought the father into their house and accepted me into their home.
God bless them.
God bless them. God blesses everyone. And cheers to you, Sky. I can't believe I had you 24 years ago.
Yep.
Wow. That makes me
It's
feel
not even your
old.
oldest.
That's not, no,
It's a sad thing.
that's the middle child. That makes me
Right.
feel really old. Anyway, dear,
Yes, darling.
subscribe or follow us on wherever you get this podcast, or just go to our website at lifewitheric.com.
And don't forget to follow us on social media for updates and a closer look into my life with Eric. To all of our listeners out there, remember, it's always happy hour here.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Love you, baby.
Love you.